One
like
kind of not huge issue that Alliance have right now, but something that is at least worth noting is the Slark is going to be relied upon pretty heavily to get the blink. Like, he is the initiator for the team as of this second, and we're assuming that we're probably last picking in mid.
You got Ravage. You got Blink Ravage.
Yeah, but you're not going to have Blink Ravage at 0-0. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like you're going to need time before that ability is actually going to become useful, whereas MVP Phoenix, all they need to do is make sure the Wisp hits 6, and you can relocate the Ember, you can relocate the Ogre or the Bristle. Like, there's 3 targets that actually are still decent people to bring around, because 2 of them can slow and stun, and 1 of them can chase forever. So either way, there's a lot of opportunities here for MVP to actually set up fights on their own terms. And I actually love the Enigma pick for the sole reason of, instead of going for like the pure catch, they're going for something that still is very dangerous. There are not a lot of interrupts for on the side of MVP right now. Like, they basically have a Sleight of Fist into a Searing Chains and an Ogre stun.
Yeah.
That's it.
But they have the walk. They have the walk in, but do you want to walk into Jakiro, Tide, and Enigma, and even the Omni ulti? Alliance have some big stuff, so MVP gonna be in a very tough spot in terms of executing big team fights. But that's when you have to play towards the other strength of Wisp, which is just the power to push side lanes and always be relevant. So Alliance is pretty much...
This is mid-Omni, isn't it?
It could be. Could be
either mid-Omni or mid-Slark.
I mean, it can also be...
I don't think it'll be mid-Slark.
It can also be a lot of things, to be honest.
I think it's going to be safe lane Slark, because getting the blink is more important, I think, than his levels.
Yeah.
And then mid-Omni, because Omni's levels are super important. And
Mid-Jakiro.
Well, mid-Jakiro could be a thing, too.
Melt that tower real quick.
But that problem would be then you would have Tide off lane, support Omni and Slark lane, which is meh. Like, it's okay. I guess you can pound somebody and heal bomb, but we'll find out soon.
Miranda.
Yeah, we'll see. I think Honey wants to play a mid-Omni Knight. It sounds like something he would do, to be honest.
The Omniscience, man.
Yeah.
It guides everyone.
Well, it didn't guide the Omni Knight to follow after that kill last game, yo.
Listen, that was a haste turn. And I mean, to be fair, it was warded. I don't know. I don't know why he died.
It is a mid-Omni.
Yeah.
So...
The only time I've ever played with a mid-Omni is when I played with Andy one time, and he went carry Omni, went mid.
Did you win?
I believe we could have if I hadn't screwed up. And I think
I don't remember the game, honestly.
This was like maybe 18 months ago.
Oh, God. I was a jerk back then when I played Dota.
You were fine.
No, Shane told me I was a jerk.
I've played with worse.
It's pretty true,
Really?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were like, Ted, why didn't you just track that guy? I was like, I'm sorry, I tried.
Oh, I remember. Now I remember.
Yeah.
We actually had a discussion. I was like, you could have tracked, and we had like this semantic
I ran over
moment.
and did something instead of doing that.
This
and
must have
like,
been a very special pub for you guys to remember that.
Well, you were diving into tier 2
game.
top. I actually very vividly
me
remember,
too.
because
I
it was one of the
vividly
first
remember
times that I actually got to hang out with Ted and play.
Right.
So he's going under, and he like tower dives this guy, and he like Janadas, and then he just loses distance for whatever reason. Like, the guy was faster than him, but he had track the whole time, and he could have just walked up and hit him again.
This was 1,000-something games
Right.
ago.
But I specifically said, like, you could have tracked, and he goes, yeah, somebody could have tracked, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
That was what he said, and I just couldn't. I was like, all right, you know what? I can't even, like, all right.
It's a lot of people say, oh, you should get so-and-so on X because it's good. I'm like, yeah, but not when I would play it like that, because you've got to factor that in. I just know my limitations.
Yeah, it's good stuff. But
I know the many limitations.
A lot of them.
A lot of them.
Okay. Yeah.
Nonetheless, I want to point out how important it is that Alliance actually picked Enigma here, because one hero with catch is pretty dangerous, but a hero like Enigma not only adds the potential for counter initiation, but it also makes your push monstrously strong, and you already had a Jakiro, whereas they had, up until that point, 3 melee heroes and a Jakiro.
I also think that the Midnight Pulse is going to be quite good at dealing with someone like your Bristleback. He's going to be running around. You got that Midnight Pulse there. That's good.
Yeah, even against the Wisp when he follows after. I mean, obviously Wisp doesn't have so much HP, but it's percentage-based, so it deals the same amount of damage percentage-wise to the Wisp as any other hero. So just for Wisp to try and chase after and heal up, he might find himself go pretty low, and then he will die really fast to anything. And the Slark, if Slark gets his Blink Dagger, which he will, I'm like pretty positive that Loda will play with Blink. Actually fails his block here on top.
It's apparently pronounced Shark. Not Slark. Look at that set. That's bizarre.
It's a shark.
It's a shark head.
Yeah. It is an Empire set.
What is Jakiro leveled at level 1?
Ice Path.
Usually Liquid Fire Ice Path.
I want a Liquid Fire Ice Path. I don't want to see that Q. Come on, Aki.
No, the Q is so
Well,
strong.
liquid fire is free, and you just walk up and you like hit the ball, and
Yeah.
then the ball is sad and on fire.
Exactly.
I like what Ake did there. He kept his sentries on the courier, but nearby to the top lane, so he didn't reveal that he does have sentries when he walked out to the enemy laners. Like, not showing anything. It's a nice little trick. I mean, obviously the courier isn't busy doing anything else, so might as well put it to work, right?
Yep. That lazy courier.
Yeah.
Some people get those like 45-second bottles, man. The people who only buy 2 branches and walk to lane.
Oh god,
I've seen so many of those lately.
dude. Or the
It's
guys
because
who
there's
just
2
don't buy
runes.
anything.
There's 2 runes. There's like, well, the mid gets 1 rune, I get the other. For some weird reason, as lots of people pointed out, for whatever reason, the bounty rune is just seen as fair game. You're just going to
Yeah,
take it.
that's
it.
very, very true, actually.
I'm going to take this. It's here. I'm
It's a
ban.
plague in matchmaking.
It's great. I love the bounty rune.
Ted is the
You guys-
perpetuator of this stereotype.
You guys don't have enough respect for your teammates. Like, when I play, people are like, do you want this, sir?
No,
Like, do you...
it's my stream. I'm taking
No,
the
you
fucking
told me you
bounty
lost the
rune.
game because somebody took your rune.
No, that was a DD rune and that was a one-off. But bounty runes in general, they were like, oh, can I actually? And I'm like, nah, man, my bottle, like, I know it's full, but I need to fill it with this rune specifically.
All right, so
Anyway,
we can talk about the matchups a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the Mirana versus the Omni. Mirana's harass is pretty mediocre. Like, this hero is really safe to lane, though. There's not really...
Awkward mid lane, to be honest. Mirana
Yeah.
versus Omni now.
Like, very kind of low-ish base damage hero. 57 damage with a Wraith Band. Like, that's pretty lackluster.
Yeah,
And
it's
then-
not
If only he was level 2.
There's not really a whole lot of roaming, I think, going to be going on, at least from MVP for a little while. You ideally want the Wisp and the Ogre to be together if you're going to be trying to get kills, and the Wisp is obviously top with March. So that says to Alliance, hey, the Enigma pick is going to work out great for us because our Enigma is going to be totally unobstructed in the woods, and if he wants to even come lane gank at some point, he can do that once
Look
he
at
gets
Dota's
35.
HP. Actually gets surrounded nicely here by MVP, and they're gonna
He's
chase
dead?
after, and that's
Wow.
the first part. Now, Ake is behind him as well, but is he gonna actually be fine here? Yeah, seems like it. So 2 tower attacks, bringing the Wisp really low,
much
9 HP.
Damn.
He keeps going here, tries to get anything more, but...
I think
I
it's
really like the way they played that because
Yeah.
instead of just like walking and just hitting, they intentionally stood in such a way that no matter which way he leaped, he was dead. Because he
Yeah.
would have either hit a hero or he would have leaped in a direction that would have been the wrong way and he would have died anyway.
Exactly, and when he finally gets his pounce off, it was kind of too late and just chase him down a little bit.
Yeah.
Of course, before he gets boots or anything like that, it's very hard to get away from a Bristleback who does have boots.
Once he gets that goo up on you.
Yeah, that goo.
The first application is 12% plus, what, 4? Something like that?
It's 20% plus
Oh,
3.
20% plus, yeah.
So 23% slow, and then you have the tether that can walk in as well.
Oh,
and
Ace
get that bottom
could be in
lane.
some trouble. Searing actually going to hit Tier 2, dealing a little bit of damage to QO, but they're going to toggle
but
the
it's
aggro
an
pretty
Ogre.
nicely here. Enigma actually with a teleport scroll at 3 minutes into the game.
That's
They
awkward.
really want to try to get a return kill, and I don't really think they're going to be able to do it.
He knows they can walk down here without the tower doing any damage. This is a very nice path to run
Oh,
out.
who's this?
It doesn't really
Jakiro?
matter. It's
Tide
just
Hunter.
Tide
Gush.
Hunter and has no gush. He skills it now, actually. Gets a level from a creep dying next to him. So
They're
they
chasing
might
this
get this
creep.
kill.
One more punch,
Should
one
maybe
more
bring him
punch.
down. The level
Oh,
now
the creep
creeps.
blocked him.
Bonk.
Anchor to the back of the face.
Wow, that was very clutch. That was really clutch. So, Andy, I want to ask you, do you like that they're putting this Mirana mid and trying to get some farm on her?
I feel like it's kind of a... It's one of those heroes who does okay with farm. Maybe they just want to
Oh,
have a
meanwhile,
diffuser
so-
rusher.
so
Yeah,
nice.
Loda's just running for his life right here. He's going to drop again to the Quill Spray, and they just want to keep going. There's a creep wave onto the tower. Ake has no chance here. He's dead.
Oh, this
Even with
game.
launch art,
You know
is
what
just
would have helped
bopping.
there? Friggin' ice path. I'm just saying.
He would have died. Either way.
Who?
Both
No,
of them.
when they were
Everyone.
running through the trees, they were in the perfect avenue for a nice little ice path. He had a chance.
Oh,
That's what I'm
Ace.
saying.
Could be in some more trouble
it's a
here.
1 second disable.
Searing Chains. Wow.
That does
Better than
nothing.
nothing.
Mega dead.
Yeah, okay. They're trying to save something here on bottom lane, and Loda rotating down here after already dying twice to top lane. Things are not looking great at all for Alliance here, and Bristleback
Yeah.
is a scary surprise pick when he comes out like this, and he's already so farmed. He has a chainmail and power treads before minute 5. Like,
Yeah, that's
you're
9
not gonna-
armor.
You're not gonna bring this guy down.
9 armor.
Yeah, the problem with Jakiro in the matchup versus Bristleback is as a support, you don't deal enough damage fast enough to kill the Bristle before the Quills kill you.
Yeah.
Even with a lot of HP.
Oh,
like
they're gonna chase after
they
the
stack
dive here.
so
I think
much.
it's a tower dive. I think for sure they're gonna
Could
go
be.
under a tower.
Even with Anchor
I
Smash,
mean,
look at
Bristol
just
plus
does
Wisp
not
means you
care.
can dive anybody
The
here.
damage is real. 120 damage from a Quill Spray. He's going to be dropping no matter
Oh
what.
my god.
Wisp, man, what a hero.
He's almost level 6 as well.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Well,
that
the Bristleback is, not the Wisp.
you're playing this. Yeah, of
Wisp
course.
just makes him the dive lord.
Yeah, and this is before he got his level 6, and when he has level 6, that's a huge difference
God,
to the
yeah.
Bristleback. So much more right click damage coming out all of a sudden, and
That's
even
damage.
the movement speed going up. So Jakiro is up here, but he's just sitting in a tree saying, "Well, I may be a dragon, but I'm very scared of this Quilly boy."
Yeah, I'm not
Hedgehog.
really 100%
Arrow
on it.
attempt.
Ooh.
Nice dodge.
Nice, nice.
Those uphill arrows are like so obnoxious.
Yep.
Almost impossible to land, to be honest.
And they're almost impossible to dodge. That's the other problem.
It's like you see an arrow, and then
I'm in a
it,
good
like,
spot here.
it changes like 100 units in like the way that it's going.
Yeah, true. True. It's a matter of where you have your camera, to be honest, because if you have a camera in the low ground, it kind
Yeah.
of looks different, and when you go up on the high ground, you actually see that, oh, I clicked it like a fool. So, anyway, nice attempt, I will say, from Forev, especially as he was getting the rune anyway, so he was going to heal up his mana. Might as well try
Yeah.
the arrow. But this solo mid Omni, not really getting that much, but he's going for a magic one now. He does have 25 CS, so I guess he's pretty much the same as Mirana anyway. But I'm just looking up to top lane, because this is the lane that's really breaking the game right now. How hard MVP are winning this top lane.
The Bristleback pick and the Wisp are like paying dividends here. They can't lane anything against it. Like even Omni would die to this.
Oh, they're diving in. This is against 2 heroes this time, and counter TPs are coming in, so maybe they can bring this down. It's Omni Knight coming in to try and help. Ace wants to get close to
So
someone
dead.
for a purification.
A nice period.
Oh, they're going to drop a sentry here. They see March, but how are they going to do anything? Ace just says, see, I'm out of here, and bails.
No!
The Enigma's level
Cancel.
6, but I don't know if they have the damage
the
to actually come up. They're going to
hesitation
need
from
another heal.
Alliance.
Oh, wow, he didn't even
Everyone
get the
is
heal off.
kind of walking their own way and then going in after it's too late. If they committed from the beginning there with everyone, they
Yeah.
could have black holed and actually brought down at least one of the heroes. But in the end, 4 of them going up against the Wisp and Bristleback, and 2 of them dying, 1 TPing out, and the last guy running away, telling stories.
Yeah. As Bristleback would say, bish, bash, bosh.
You realize what's happened here? Like 8-1 is the same score that MVP were at about this kind of point in the first game of the day, I
It
think.
was. That was
Against VP,
after
yeah.
the first team wipe. They had 8-1.
And they've killed the tower, like the safe lane tower 8 minutes in, and now Minut's not in the best place.
Oh,
Oh, Loda going for Heen here. They might actually be able to get 1 kill.
They
The
got a
Midnight's both
kill.
doing some serious
it's the
work.
comeback.
All right, so that actually worked out better than expected. Looks like the rest of Alliance were pretty close proximity to.
It's still killing an
engagement.
ogre, though. I mean, it
Yeah.
doesn't set back the ogre at all. And, I mean, sure, it gives you something for your effort, but really, MVP are ahead
relocate.
of their
Oh my
Ace.
god.
You just can't live.
Nah, they just
He's got a
cannot
mech
go up
now,
against
too.
these guys.
Look at
And
that.
Did they just like kill the tier 2 tower and then just run down middle lane, kill towers? Like seriously, that's what you would do, right? Like you're so far ahead, you have an 8-minute mech treads bracer, and you have a TP and 500 gold.
Yeah.
So honestly, like once you kill this tower, I'd say you just kill every tower. Like honestly.
Good call.
yeah, that's a nice strat right there.
So what level is Jakiro?
The never
4?
stop. Mid tower is,
5,
by the way, almost brought down already. It's down to really low. Loda trying to wrap around on Mirana here. If he can get the pounce on her, might
Here
get a
goes.
kill.
Yeah, he's dead.
Runs in for the hug, and the purification is there. Very nice execution here from Alliance, but is it going to be enough? That's the
Loda
point.
with the panic ulti.
Yeah, I mean, meanwhile, they are losing a tower on top.
Tier
for
2
free,
safe lane
just
tower.
due to a single Bristleback
At
pushing
9
there.
minutes. But excuse me. Due to a single bristleback, I think you'll find there's a tiny ball of delightful
He has
light.
not been close. That's
Dude,
why I say single.
he's been awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, they've got to kill him.
black hole. He's gonna relocate him out. Oh wait, no, he didn't.
He doesn't even
He
need
doesn't have
to.
it. He
He's
doesn't
just
have
going to
it.
kill them all.
No, he's gonna die.
Yeah, Reason is gonna die, but I think March is gonna be just fine if he just keeps running here with his spam. So he gets out.
I think the
very
Wisp
nicely.
has been as important as the Bristle.
Oh yeah,
in-
definitely. I'm just
100%.
saying that he's pushing the tier 2 tower without Wisp even being close there for a very long time.
Okay, I just want it on the record.
Okay, the ball
Ted,
is
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay.
why are you like lobbying so hard for a support player when you hate helping?
Because I generally play support.
Oh,
But you hate.
but you hate helping.
I hate my job.
That's fair enough.
You see it as a job that has to be done,
As
right?
March continues his "I'm going to walk at every tower and kill them" routine.
Every support player at heart wishes they could do the cool stuff like Ember and everything.
Yeah, but I think supports win games more than...
Oh, they're relocating bottom. Ake, nice ice pack.
that is nice.
Let's see if it saves anyone.
Well, in that instance, no. You know, it's a bad example.
I mean,
And if the Bristle's got like 50 levels on him.
listen,
All right.
the real reason why this game is going so well is because March bought drums.
Actually dominated everything before he got drums.
Yeah, but this is the game-changing item.
To be fair, he was
So they're gonna start
he
losing
was
now.
701 before he bought
You
this.
think
You
it's gonna
just go
change?
so fast. Like, how can you stop something that is so fast?
So, all right, what do you get on him next?
That's and why.
Okay.
Or
I would have
Crimson.
said Bastion, but okay.
Crimson's really good for high ground,
I
but
mean, it's not like you have your ulti and tether already. You need to go faster.
you need to not only go faster, but make them slower.
I think you have an addiction.
You want to become Sonic the Hedgehog. Is what you
I love
that's
being
the thing.
fast. I really do.
You're
But I mean, these
addicted
are
to speed.
these are
aren't
items
you?
that you buy that essentially say you're not really going to buy like a 6-slot inventory type of item like a Satanic or something like that, right? You're just going to continually buy very valuable
Duo
items.
diving in.
Oh yeah, I forgot they have an Ember. It's like, oh
Yeah.
crap. And now we've got this problem.
They actually gave the Aegis to Ember because they know Bristleback will never die.
Right.
It's
You
like,
could actually just go Vanguard and to Crimson if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Just be unkillable.
I think he should, because Crimson
Yeah.
is just gonna make the Slark hit like a kitten as well.
But this is just giving Ember the time that he needs, right? He's got like 18, what is he? So Bristol's got 1800 gold.
I don't
Drums,
think Ember is
just-
relevant
what's Ember
anymore
got?
anyway. I mean, Ember
know.
has his drums and he's going for a Battle Fury as
Yeah.
well, but he's far off. But I think this is really the Bristleback show.
Oh god, yeah. He's got
I mean-
another tower.
Another relocate being used, this time back to base, just heal up a little bit more and pick up items.
Ah.
So he goes
He
for
bought a
Sange.
Sange.
You're the man, Andy. You're the man.
No, he's going to crush my dreams and buy
It's
a
gonna
halberd.
be a halberd.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be against the Sange Yasha though.
Dude, the only
Orev
thing...
looking for the arrow on mid. Look at Ace. Arrow. Does
Nicely
connect.
done.
But are they gonna be able to get
heals
it
there.
here?
Ice Path saves them all.
Yeah, but then they realize that the person they would have to go on is the Bristleback, and then they're like, nope, this is panic stations.
Yeah, I guess.
They can
Now
just kill the
what?
tier 2 bottom too. They don't
Yeah.
have to go for any crazy base dive or
This
something
is
like that.
really methodical and brutal. This is MVP. Really.
I just
taking
like
them
that they're
apart.
that disciplined, because it's so easy to be in this position as a Bristleback and just be like, dude,
Yeah.
I can't die.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And then you just go in and die. And then you're like, crap, I guess I can die.
Well, judging by how this game looks, it's really just the story of the unstoppable force against the pile of kittens.
Ooh.
Yeah.
If they could set
Well,
something up
this
here.
is Ravage and Black Hole
Yeah, they
and
need this.
GA.
They need this to
If
work.
they get the combo, but they need to land it on at least
know.
3 heroes. They go on the Ogre.
Yeah, Ace, he's actually caught out. He's not able to get a great Ravage. GA has already popped it. Ravage only hits on 2. Basically, March standing in the middle here. Going to move on to the Macro Pyre. The Black
nice
Hole
Black
hits
Hole.
on 2.
The
March
Quill's
is taking
low.
almost no damage. So the rest of Alliance now realizing our GA is
God.
gone. We don't have the damage we need to kill March. Minot's running into the opposition to try to save the rest of his team. Ake getting chased down by QO. Another steering chains in about 3 seconds.
That
Still has
goo.
5 drum charges. It's going to be a godlike for March.
How
making
far
a
away
double
can
kill.
he goo? Like it was across the screen.
Dude, maybe he has allergies.
Yeah, fair enough.
Some of that stuff is like projectiles, like rockets.
Oh, I don't want to hear it. Jeez.
Dude, it's fine.
It's not fun. That's
Allergies
gross.
are totally normal.
What?
People
I
who
don't
have
snot
allergies.
across the screen. I don't have allergies.
You're not allergying well.
Oh, Wisp has
he's
relocates in
back.
here to try and help March.
They want to go ham. Loda is just getting
Oh my
loved.
God.
He's dead.
Yeah. They're just running after right now. They realize that maybe we should not dive into a tier 4 before finishing the tier
Dude,
2.
it's fine.
But they probably could have. Yeah. They even had
Probably
mech
just
ready
kill the
as
tier
well.
2 anyway because Bristleback.
God damn.
Like his damage output is completely insane.
Oh, the pure damage though could deal some nice damage if Hani gets the heal off
He's
here.
dead. He is
Can they kill him?
definitely dead.
Yeah.
Ray bust down.
All the gold goes to
Enigma. Congratulations.
Yeah, he's the winner of the lottery.
So our sweepstake winner this week, Enigma.
Yeah. So Slark is still running around with Treads, Aquila, and nothing. But, you know, that's a little bit of a break, at least for Alliance, getting a kill on the hero that's been stomping them all over, and Andy. Look at this.
He did buy the items for Yasha. I'm so happy.
He's so
For it.
happy.
Running away from Loda here.
Actual happiness.
But really, the only reason that you look at SNY after somebody has already bought like mech and drums is you're buying very cost-efficient items, and you're just continually piling them up until the other team not only has such bad item progression, but you have such an effective inventory for that point in the game.
Yeah.
It's just like mass
It's about
HP,
having
mobility.
a real strong peak. Right?
Yeah. And then you just end the game at that point. I mean, it's only 15 minutes in.
Yeah. God,
So-
yeah. It feels like it's been longer than that. Especially
it's
for
because
Alliance.
it's a match.
It feels like
Especially
it's
for
been longer.
Alliance, I think, yes. I think March is having the time of his life
That's
because
his, I think that's his 5th tower.
Yeah, I think so. I think he has gone 5 tower last. It's Sanjay is flying out now. He feels that I'm not fast enough. 400 movement speed without tether. I obviously need more.
Dude, what's 400 movement speed when you can have 522?
522 blazing currently. So they're running after my nuts now, chasing him into jungle. Is it still funny, Varian?
Yeah, it is.
Just because you said it like totally deadpan, actually. That's why it was funny.
They're running after my nuts.
Story of my life, man.
And I'm pretty sure Twitch chat is just lighting up every time somebody says something like that.
Got it.
Even if it's totally like unintentional.
Yeah.
Kyo is living life on the edge, by the way.
Yeah, he is. But I think he's like, come and get me, I'm delicious. While March gets the tower.
Pretty much. He doesn't even...
Oh, Aegis faded.
Yeah, Aegis faded there, so he lost some of his regen. The tower bumping on
Nice
him.
ice path dodge.
I mean, look at this movement speed. Bloodlust, SNY, gonna eat a liquid fire in the face. He
Oh yeah, I
really
forgot
wants
to
that
mention
tower.
Bloodlust as well. I mean, he could just as well have been like 1,000 movement speed if he was not capped out.
Yeah.
If he was Bloodseeker, this would be so legit.
This has been a really impressive performance from March. Really impressive.
Well, it's a team effort, right? It's Ryzen as well.
I know, but I'm just
Honestly,
saying.
I think that this
it's
is
been
one of
really
those lanes where Wisp Bristleback would have beaten almost any combination of heroes that they could have put together.
Well, they do catch him, but
Going on him. Midnight Pulse
prepare to
is
do
dropped.
no
Ace,
damage.
He's going to get the Ravage. The Black Hole's following it up here. Macropire dropped inside.
My God, he doesn't
is
die.
not
He is at
taking
half
any
damage and that's
at
it.
all. He actually turns around
Nice
inside
DA.
the Macropire. They're going to try to chase him down. He needs to be a little bit careful here. Has another mech in about 6 seconds or so, and drum charges to boot. QO, not done yet. The GA is worn off. The Wisp
relocate
teleporting
behind.
in the back. Ryzen, he wants to go ham. Ake, going to be dropping
Oh
here.
my God,
Loda
March just
probably soon
healing
to
up.
follow. Oh man, Ace, he's back in the, but I don't think he wants to be in it anymore. The Watermelon's made a horrible mistake. He's going to eat his Searing Chains, and QO takes him down. No big deal. Middle rack's here to fall pretty easily, I would say.
Yeah, that was really impressive, the push and the fight. I would say that Hani got a really nice ulti off as well, because he waited so long until the Black Hole and the Ravage were gone, so that he didn't waste it at all. March going a little bit too ham here, maybe in the Midnight
yeah,
Pulse.
that Midnight
He
Pulse
realized
really
to
makes a
take
difference. But
plenty
in
of
comes his ambulance, and he'll be fine.
the Amber Lamps. And Diffusal Blade is done on Mirana now as well, so they can remove the GA or repel if they need to.
I mean, I guess their game plan was have a lane that we're really confident is going to do well. That way we can be allowed to put a hero like Mirana mid, because it's fairly unconventional for a reason. The hero just doesn't really snowball. Arrows are pretty much necessary to connect, and if you're only worried about landing arrows, why not play to support, right? So like the mentality is, it doesn't matter if our mid does well, because it's a Diffusal buyer, and our Bristleback's going to go godlike in the first 15 minutes
It's
of the
just a
game.
mid hero that doesn't get ganked easily, right?
Yeah, same.
It's a hard hero to kill.
stuff.
But Alliance also has horrible gankers, to be honest. Like, there was no ganking going on early on in their game. Actually, there was, because Loda was kind of emigrating from his lane, trying to go anywhere else.
yeah.
Like, please, is bottom lane safe? Like, can I get something here? But, yeah, this might look like MVP just kind of group up and go for bottom lane push now. Ember, of course, going and pushing out top a little bit, but he has a spirit with them. Always.
I'm
Always
definitely
better.
going to try this myself, the IO Bristol lane.
Can't play 2 heroes yourself.
No, but I'll have a friend.
Oh,
I have friends, Wagger.
I can imagine you and Shane playing that.
what a loser.
Shane, I remember has played Wisp with me before, and I think I was Ursa and he was Wisp, and he was trying to command me to do Roche, and I bottled it. I just panicked.
Taking a reasonable amount of damage here.
Loda
Maybe
in
popped
trouble,
by
though.
Alliance. Yeah,
Yeah,
March,
but
he
now
still
March
has his
wants
back
to
up.
jump in.
Wow, Loda just explodes.
Yeah.
Even in his own team's Midnight Pulse, March is just tanking it.
They don't even seem to
whatever.
care
Tank it at
about
all,
It's
look at
like,
that.
I like some Midnight Pulse.
And they
He's
hit
got
some power.
Sand and Yasha Hyperstone.
I'm not going to move like 1 inch to negate like half my health and damage.
No, it's fine, because look at Reason. He has so many earn charges, even a 10 stick available as well in case of emergency. It's like,
Wow.
break the stick.
Well, I think Alliance will probably call it pretty soon.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard to do anything from this point. I mean, you're double raxed before 20 minutes against a team that's just rolling in your face.
I think MVP heard the fact that we're slightly behind schedule and just were like, okay, let's just do this lane.
Yeah, okay, we will bring out the secret weapon. the Wisp and Bristle back.
All right, well, this is the last chance.
Yeah, what can they do here?
Something about Mom's spaghetti.
Oh, they might
March.
kill Reason.
He wants to get the hell out of here.
Nope. And in fact, Loader's probably going to drop again.
Oh, leap forward, actually, into a Ravage
nice.
and a Black Hole. QO and Ferev both going to pay for that one. March getting caught by the Tether and the Ice Path. I think he might be dropping here as well, getting quite low. The Tether's keeping him alive. The Stick Charge, they even GA.
God! Kill him!
Run! Get away!
He is!
One more heal onto Ace. Ice Path to follow it up. Gonna miss, though.
Okay, he's gonna die.
Yeah, he's
Oh!
And now the little Wisp is sad
Enigma
because he
gets
has
it
no one
again.
to hold hands with, and he's so slow now. Load up.
Loader senses
Got the
Ryzen
taste
trying
of
so
vengeance.
hard to juke and then realize
secured by Omni.
doesn't even matter.
Dumb missions.
Tried so hard and got so far.
Oh yeah, the base.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have... They don't actually have a base there. It's more
No.
like- oh yeah. Our crater. They could maybe have gone for Roshan there if they just ignored the creeps that were in their base, because they have 2 tier 4 towers standing. So
Right.
if all 5 of them went to Roshan, I think they could maybe have killed him.
What
in
level
this
is
timing.
Bristle? He's like 14, 15?
I think he's higher. Oh,
13.
okay.
Yeah,
He's low.
he's 13. That's how quick this game has been. But he's 11-2-6 at 21 minutes with all those items, and he's still only level 13. That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, he's done alright.
I mean, the thing is, but the Wisp makes it feel like he's level 18 or something.
It really does. Feels like his ulti is maxed out.
Honey, just getting the rundown right now.
Yeah, really being chased down by this Mirana
nice.
and Ember as well. Midnight Pulse is always there though. Look at that DPS
Yeah.
with Jakiro
Oh,
ulti as
Ryzen.
well. But Ryzen, the
Like this
Amber
Feather.
Lamps.
That's
Amber
quite
Lamps is
funny.
here.
Oh,
Now
another
they
nice
go.
Searing Chains combo here onto my nuts. And he's dead. He's dead.
Bruno finding it funny.
Light of Fist coming out once again from QO. I don't really think Alliance have much left in the tank here.
Yeah.
No, I mean, obviously they're trying, but every single
Yeah.
team I expect will try to the bitter end in this format, really,
Yeah.
because you don't really want to give up any game for free. But at this stage, it seems that MVP are just gonna head back for the Roshan, doing a little wraparound and playing it safe after all.
Makes sense. I mean, all these wins, that pretty much makes, if MVP win this game, that makes them 3-1 for the first day, which ain't too shabby, to be honest. I mean, especially considering these are the teams that, you know, we talked about. It's like you kind of want to win against,
Yeah.
right? And Alliance could say the same thing about MVP and VP as well.
Yeah.
It's like you really want to come into this saying, okay, we really, really want to win these series.
Yeah. I think MVP has also won in really dominant fashions in every game that they won.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we're already talking like they have won this game, but it is just such a point of no return, kind of. You need a beautiful, perfect, like 5-man almost black hole to kind of turn this. And I
And
just,
like into Omni heal.
yeah,
and
I
then
just kind of
Macropyre.
don't feel the MVP are going to give that to them because of the way they're rushing in. They don't really go in as one little ball. They go all over the base, just rushing in wherever they want. This is make or break here for Alliance. Last-ditch attempt to hold the base.
Oh, I just spilled
It's
water.
okay. Computers like water.
Nah, I didn't go in the computer.
No.
I just spilled it on the
It
nets.
might drip down there.
Yeah, it might go down on the computer.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
We need a cliff.
Andy creating some waterfalls here. We have
Creating
production
space.
coming, giving up their shirts to save the computers.
Literally the shirts off their backs.
Shirts off, boys.
All right, so Air going to be off the mark. Midnight Pulse trapped defensively here.
I honestly think that MVP drafted really well for this match because...
Oh, nice rabbit
wow!
though.
Wait
Yeah,
a second.
It's on 3. Is there
Wait
any
a second.
follow-up, though? Where does the Enigma? That's
He doesn't
my
have
question.
blink and he's far back in his base, so he was really
Yeah.
not ready for
He's
this.
like, wait for me, guys.
Yeah, kind of walking in now.
And
after
he's like, okay,
everything.
I'm ready.
I got the black hole.
Oh, that's
Four.
beautiful. That's
And the
fantastic.
purification as well. March is going to be dead. That's the main target here.
I mean, Avius is still there though, so even though they
Yeah.
brought him down, it's kind of too little, too late kind of thing. But Lola
Pounce
is
catches Ember, but
going.
he's outie.
Yeah. As beautiful of a black hole as it was,
That was a 4 mana.
yeah. Wisp was standing right outside, like you guys suck.
Jings.
Oh, actually,
Oh,
Kyo
this is a
going
little
way
deep.
aggressive
Yeah.
here. I think he might go down to this actually. Tries to jump out, might get one slide. Oh wow, did not get the slide of fist. Could have killed one there.
Enigma actually had to buy back for that, so in comes the
Oh
danger
no,
man.
it's the train. It's
Yep.
here.
If they kill Enigma here, he's dead for a very long time.
There are no stops on this train. Actually, only dead for 53, but yeah, I guess it's a long time when
At this point, when you're just defending your tier 3,
when you're trying to hold your
forever.
base, it's a pretty long time.
Yeah. Mind you, Black Hole was down. I guess Midnight Pulse might have helped.
The siege catapults doing their work, trying to defend their base valiantly.
Brave.
Yeah, everyone has to enlist to defend this against the Bristleback push. Oh, Wisp actually misses his tether and cancels it on his own. So
That
March kind of left alone.
multicast was pretty legit there. I think March is just going to run around here, but
he's getting so
needs to
many
be
stats
careful.
stolen. Lotus like, come back, I want to keep getting stats.
It's very nice. He actually has 25 stacks. He has 75 agility already.
Oh my god, he's hitting so
agility. 90 agility stolen right now on this Slark. So if he just gets a little bit closer to this, trying to catch up.
Didn't quite time it there.
Yeah.
Yes,
Meanwhile,
Wisp is coming
in
home.
base,
Oh,
we
yeah.
have a Wisp
Razer?
empowering the creeps in order to push the base, trying to throw.
He's going to relocate.
Oh, he's dead.
Is he out? Oh.
No. He bought a Blink Dagger, by the way, so he thought that maybe I can get out with the Blink Dagger kind of thing, but yeah, actually did not get out.
Yo. Turns out, Ball's not that evasive. No legs means that you have to find alternative methods of getting away,
Yeah.
more or less. So AC now finished, actually, as well, on the Bristleback. And I think that's like one of the, like the nail in the coffin items, right? Like, he was already hard enough to kill. Now he's got 32 armor, and your buildings are going to be down armor as well. So their push potential is even better than it was before.
And it increases the damage output that you have from Bristleback with the physical damage of Quill Spray as well. So Assault Cuirass is a very good offensive item as well for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're obviously never gonna stop. They're just gonna keep going to top lane here and keep pushing. 40 seconds on the Black Hole, so it might be online by the time they manage to reach the tier 3 tower.
Blink on Enigma's pretty big.
Yeah, Blink is gonna be nice. Maybe they can surprise with this, but still 30 seconds. Are they gonna go for a smoke now? I think they need to hold in base though. They're trying.
I mean, it's
sneaky
it's
smoke.
triple melee, so I mean, there's a potential to at least hit March plus one other value hero.
Yeah, but without Black Hole, you can't really fight.
Believe.
I don't believe. 10
Hopes and
seconds
dreams.
on it. 10 seconds is okay. They can start a fight now.
Well, they got a sentry down. The arrow's going to come out, but there's a repel there. No Black Hole still. Ravage going to land. March actually stuck in the middle of the Midnight Pulse. He's taking a ton of damage. The Wisp comes in, relocates him back. There's no damage. Follow up. The mech is popped. He's still alive. He's just going to run it off. It's fine. They're going to lose the Enigma in the process. Ryzen going to be dropping. It's a 1-for-1 Jakir, the second to fall on the side of Alliance. So it's now a 2-for-1. And the multis are real. Hani going to be in some trouble here. Eats another Sleight of Fist from QO while Loda, he manages to pick off Farev. So end of the day, it's only 1 kill difference right now. Actually make that 2, as Loda is not able to escape.
Yeah, actually,
GG cold.
coming out.
Really
So-
nice relocate from Ryzen in that last fight.
Yeah, that was. I think Ryzen plays a phenomenal Wisp overall, and they played really well together on that offlane. I mean, they were up against 4 heroes trying to bring them down, and they just killed 2, forced 1 to TP away, and the last guy had to run away with his tail between his legs. So, obviously, really nice pick in this situation, and I think that MVP have good understanding of how to draft. I'm pretty